Freddy Ortiz, one of the most amazing bodybuilders around today, reveals his own special bulk building and diet routine, which helped him gain from 165 pounds to 190 pounds while retaining all of his sharp muscularity. If you have trouble gaining weight, study this result-producing program and diet routine. It will help. 25-year-old Freddy Ortiz has developed one of the most amazing physiques of all time. His massiveness, 194 pounds, at 5 feet 5.5 inches in height, is well balanced with great definition and tremendous shape. His fantastic arm development is unsurpassed for sheer size and muscularity. At 19.5 inches cold, they are perhaps the largest muscular arms in the world, proportionately speaking. Great torso. Many bodybuilding buffs consider Ortiz to have the world's greatest upper body development. Unquestionably, his arms stand out most of all, but consider for a minute the rest of his torso. He has great latissimus and pectoral development, a good rib box, rounded deltoids, and fine abdominals. His huge chest measures a solid 50 inches, tapering down to a muscular 28.5-inch waist. A year or so of intense specialization on his legs would make him virtually unbeatable. After seeing the finished product, it is difficult to imagine Freddy as a skinny kid. When he arrived in this country from his native Puerto Rico in 1957, Freddy weighed less than 120 pounds. Soon after settling down in Manhattan, he joined George Payne's gym. After 2 years of hard training, which resulted in a gain of 35 pounds of body weight, he entered and won the Mr. Gotham Physique contest and most of the subdivisions. Since then, he has gone on to receive much acclaim in the bodybuilding world. Visits West Coast. In mid-August of 1966, Freddy traveled to California and stayed for 2 months. During this time, he trained at Vince Gironda's gym in North Hollywood with such well-known physique stars such as Larry Scott, Don Howarth, Reg Lewis, Bill Marcardle, John Tristram, Gable Boudreaux, etc. Don Howarth and I enjoyed showing Freddy all the sights and sounds of Hollywood. Being frequent companions, I had many opportunities to discuss bodybuilding and training methods with Ortiz. In one of our discussions, he mentioned to me how he had overcome a so-called sticking point in his training and increased his body weight from 165 to 190 pounds. I suggested that we do an article on his special bulk training program for the readers of Muscular Development, and he agreed. The following remarks came from that interview. Freddy explains. In the first place, if you want to gain weight, you must train hard and regularly. Training is a very serious business, and any haphazard, indifferent approach to exercise will fail every time. I have always tried to gain only muscular weight. Why waste your time and energy gaining 20 or 30 pounds of weight unless it is all muscle? Too many guys attempt to pack on weight as fast as they can, only to find that they have to trim it off later before they enter a physique contest. Storing useless fat on the body just to weigh 200 or 225 pounds is ridiculous. Unless you can retain your definition and shape, the extra body weight becomes a handicap rather than an advantage. The best I can tell you is to set a sensible goal when trying to gain weight and make sure you gain muscle only. The most important thing involving any type of physical improvement is the training program. Although you'll fail to make good progress without good food and adequate sleep, exercise is by far the most essential factor in making gains. Prefers higher reps. My approach to bulking up is somewhat different than most bodybuilders. I have always admired the great physiques of Jack Dillinger and have patterned my training programs along somewhat similar lines. I, like Dillinger, prefer slightly higher repetitions, usually about 10 to 12 on most exercises. Higher reps with a medium heavy weight produce far better results for me than the usual low rep heavy weight system most fellows use. The higher reps in a better pumping action of the muscle and better circulation. This means that most tissue building protein is brought to the muscle, and this results in faster growth of the muscle. Keep the muscles hot. I always use strict form, putting all the concentration I can into each movement. I don't talk during a workout because inevitably you'll lose your concentration and cool off. You should always keep the muscles hot. I rest very little between sets. Usually I'll walk about 20 feet or so from the weights, taking a few deep breaths, then immediately return for my next set. Taking too much rest between sets is one of the biggest mistakes the average trainee makes. Look around. You'll find the fellows that spend most of their time in the gym talking take the longest workouts and have the least to show for their training efforts. Talk before or after your workouts, not during this period. My workouts average about 1.5 to 2 hours, seldom more. I don't believe in punishing my body with excessively long training sessions that merely leave you exhausted. Sleep and rest. Too many outside activities can keep you from gaining weight. You must decide if building muscle is more important than having a lot of fun with energy-draining activities. I don't mean that you shouldn't enjoy yourself, but too much energy burned up playing football and basketball, etc. will definitely hold back your progress. I prefer to work out 5 days a week, resting on Saturday and Sunday. Sleep is very important, yet too much sleep can be almost as bad as not enough. 8 to 9 hours seems to be about right for most bodybuilders. Too much rest will make you sluggish and lazy, resulting in poor workouts. Eating for bulk. While good workouts are the most important thing, you must have proper foods, or you'll never make the best of the gains. I am not a fanatic about diet. I believe in lots of protein for tissue building and some carbohydrates and fats to meet the body's energy needs. Here is my bulking up diet. Breakfast, 3 eggs scrambled. Toast with butter, ham or ground meat patty, orange juice, coffee. Snack 2, 2 glasses of milk, half cup protein powder, 20 liver tablets. Lunch, ground meat, small salad, cottage cheese, milk. Snack, 2 glasses milk, half cup protein powder, 20 liver tablets. Supper, steak, salad, baked potato, vegetable, milk. Snack, egg and cheese omelet, milk. I usually eat every 3 hours or so when bulking up. I never overeat, but prefer to eat small amounts of food more often. This keeps the stomach from being excessively stretched and helps keep the waistline trim while gaining weight. Remember, it is better to eat only what the body needs than to overeat. Training program. The actual training program I use to increase my weight to 190 pounds is as follows. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Chest, bench press, 5 sets of 10 reps. Parallel bar dips, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps with added weight. Back, chins in front of neck, 7 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Low pulley rowing, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Arms, dumbbell tricep extension, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Lat machine pushdown, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Camber bar curl, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Curl over bench, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Waist, sit-ups, 100 reps. Tuesday and Thursday, deltoids, upright rowing on pulley, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Seated side raise, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Thighs, hack machine squat, 5 sets of 12 reps. Leg extension, 5 sets of 12 reps. Calves, calf machine heel raise, 5 sets of 15 reps. Hack machine heel raise, 5 sets of 15 reps. Waist, sit-ups, 100 reps.